Hey guys, today on People Now.
The pet vet is sharing tips for your pet.
They wake up and begin yelling. And Jim Gaffigan, whoever that might be, likes to sleep.
Why is Santa Claus talking about Jim Gaffigan?
Stars are revealing the worst Christmas gifts they have ever received.
Plus,
Deck the halls, people!
deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Fa la 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 la.
Get in the spirit and watch this.
'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.
Well, good morning and happy Friday, everybody. It is almost Christmas, almost there. We've got a lot to get to today, starting with this. The next episode of People Magazine Investigates takes viewers inside the hunt for one of California's most prolific serial killers. And joining us now with 3 things to know about the Grim Sleeper is People senior editor Alicia Dennis. Welcome back, Alicia.
Good to be here.
So a very interesting case here. I mean, the murders committed by the serial killer stretch all the way back to 1985. I mean, how did he get the name the Grim Sleeper?
It's interesting. Our own Kristin Davis was covering the case for LA Weekly at the time, and it was a name that she came up with as she looked at the case and the span of time that these killings took place.
Okay, and so who are his victims? Is there a common theme? Do they all have something kind of in common?
Yeah, his victims were women that he picked up on the street. And a lot of these women, some of them were prostitutes, others were not, but they were all women that were on the street at night.
Okay, and then, why didn't his crimes get more attention sooner?
Well, at first, the police were holding on to the evidence very tightly because they wanted the investigation to go on in that way. And it wasn't until the reporters were looking more closely into the case, like Kristin Davis, that everyone realized that a serial killer was on the loose.
Yeah, and I understand there was kind of a gap where, he had some killings, there was a gap. So do they know why there was that gap?
They don't know why, and what's chilling about it is they think that perhaps there wasn't a gap and there were maybe bodies that hadn't been found during that time frame.
I see. Well, as authorities continued to investigate the identity of the Grim Sleeper, they began to suspect he may be one of their own. So this is all going on. How did the uncertainty revolving around this case affect the Los Angeles area that this was happening in?
Everyone was so afraid and petrified, really, about what was going on and the fact that the police didn't have any idea at the beginning who this could be.
All right, well, a very fascinating case, and thank you so much, Alicia. And you guys, make sure to check out the shocking conclusion of this case. Tune in to the Grim Sleeper episode of Discovery ID's People Magazine Investigates. It's on Monday, December 26th at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Man, cannot wait to watch that. All right, moving on to some helpful tips from our People pet vet. Not knowing whether or not a pet is in pain can be one of the most helpless feelings for an owner. But lucky for us, our People pet vet, Evan Anton, has all the answers, giving us some valuable clues on what to look out for when our pets are not feeling their best. Check this out.
It's not always easy to tell when your pet is sick, but there are some things you should look for. Pets that are in pain can show a variety of clinical signs. Some of the more common ones are that they stop eating, or maybe they're listless or lethargic, or they're just kind of sitting themselves in strange positions if they have like abdominal pain. It depends on where the pain is. If they have a pain in one of their appendages, they might be limping. Sometimes they will vocalize. It's not always easy to tell when your pet is sick, but there are some things you should look for when they stop eating or are eating less. If there's any vomiting or diarrhea, if they're lethargic and just laying around, if they're hiding and not really coming out much, if they're not as social, if they're not excited when their owners come home, things like that, those are all signs that should cue an owner, okay, my pet's not acting normal, I'm worried there might be something going on. To tell whether or not your pet is pregnant is not straightforward. And a lot of times we do need certain diagnostics in order to confirm that. Sometimes you do see behavioral changes. Of course, there's physical changes when the abdomen does get a little bit more bloated. Often you can feel little babies if you're gentle, but you can feel babies in the abdomen. But I really like to confirm these things with X-ray and ultrasound. And in that case, like I said, consult your veterinarian or schedule an appointment to see your vet.
This is Jennifer Lawrence in People. This is Jennifer photobombing Taylor Swift, and Sarah Jessica Parker and Liam Hemsworth, proving that while we all love the fashion of the red carpet, it's people who steal the show. People. The details make the story.
All right, guys, not to name drop, but I did just get to spend a little time with Jim Gaffigan and Elmo in a little place called Sesame Street. That's right. I'm actually proud of it. The hilarious comedian and monster have a new holiday special out called Once Upon a Sesame Christmas. But from the sounds of it, the Gaffigan household, well, they may be having a very naughty Christmas this year. Take a look. You got a lot of kids.
Yes,
Santa. Jim Gaffigan, you
This
have a lot
Jim
of children.
Gaffigan has lots of kids.
Are most of the
Really?
kids,
How many kids
are
do
they
you
on
have?
the nice list or are they on the naughty list?
They're mostly on the naughty list.
Yes.
Oh, no.
But a lot of children, they go in and off, but that's why Elmo is such a great example.
And so,
many.
Thank you.
what's the number one thing that gets the Jim Gaffigan kids on that naughty list?
Well, I would say the yelling. There's a lot of unnecessary
yelling.
yelling. They wake up and begin yelling. And Jim Gaffigan, whoever that might be, likes to sleep.
Oh, okay. So nothing more
So
upsetting.
they interrupt that. And sometimes I've heard that Jim Gaffigan likes to eat food.
Yes,
and
I've heard
the
that
kids
too.
will want some of that food. And Santa doesn't think
Santa doesn't
Jim
like
should have to
sharing.
give food to his children.
I think that Bryan Cranston, I mean, I love him so much, I always have. And if you, whoever's watching, your feelings don't count. He's the greatest man. I keep
I think
calling,
most people agree.
I
He's
keep
the
calling
best.
him America's sweetheart because he's literally, and also people tell me that, you know, they go do that thing where like, don't meet your heroes. That's not true when it comes to him, like meet Bryan
Okay.
Cranston.
What was the most surprising thing about Megan Mullally and working with her?
How nice her boobs feel.
I shouldn't have seen it, but now I feel like I have.
She's so wonderful and she's so funny and she's a powerhouse of an actor. As a young actor, it was so amazing to watch, not just because this is like the amount of talent, but also they are all, I mean, Bryan Cranston is the most humble, generous, thoughtful actor I've ever worked with. Like everybody was so, it was a spectacular experience. I feel very grateful. I mean, Keegan-Michael Key's in the movie as well. I don't know if you're familiar with his show, Key and Peele. He's a genius and he's the funniest person in the world. And if you expect me not to like laugh the entire time that he's shooting, it's like, don't do that. I could not be in the same room as him. He's so funny. He's just unbelievable. So
What kind of things would he do to make you laugh?
well, there were two occasions that were kind of shocking actually because he basically went off on like a 40-minute improv tangent to the point where the crew just like pulled up chairs and they were like in the shot and we just watched him perform and it's the most amazing memory just because we got this like he's so intelligent too. It's not like goofy humor that he's like genuinely, and he's talking about politics and geography, and you're like, what? Where did it? I hope it makes it onto the DVD extras because you can't even believe. You watch people like pull up the chairs, and we're just like
ready
watching
for a show.
while it's still rolling.
All right, stick around, guys. The stars are sharing the worst holiday presents they have ever received. Socks, anyone? Although those could be nice. Anyway, plus, I love the show Treehouse Masters. Not joking, it's fantastic. We have an exclusive sneak peek for you from their holiday special. Stick around.
This is King Cutie in People. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo, one George will share now that he's a big brother. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
The worst Christmas gift I ever got was a re-gift to me, and it was a gift I had given the person.
The worst Christmas gift I ever got was half a dozen eggs. Not even a dozen. I didn't even get a dozen eggs. I got a half a dozen. You know what I did? I egged that person's house.
The worst Christmas gift I ever got was, it was a stocking stuffer, and like, they were like fake blood pills. So like, you put them in your mouth and you bit on it, and it was supposed to like make fake blood, and it was pretty horrible. It was filled with like this red powder, and it was just not right.
The worst Christmas gift I ever got, socks from my girlfriend, but I had to act like they were awesome.
The worst holiday gift I ever received was from my grandmother Young, my dad's mom. She literally gave me a stocking full of coal because she loved me, but she was really angry that I was singing in public in a place that wasn't church.
The worst Christmas gift I ever got was a small plastic shovel, but I actually asked for it from my dad because I was 3 years old and he would always shovel snow on the north side of Chicago where I grew up. And I wanted to help him out, so I asked for a shovel so I could be there with him to pick up all the snow.
The worst Christmas gift I ever received was a mustard yellow t-shirt from my aunt, and it had rips down the front with a picture of a tiger behind it.
The worst Christmas gift that I ever got was a fish bowl with fish in it. And I travel so much, and it was before my daughter was born, and I was like, who is gonna be taking care of these fish? And it didn't go well. Didn't go well.
The worst Christmas gift I have ever received, it's socks and underwear. My mom always gave it to me every Christmas, but then the older I got, the more I like it. So yeah, it's the only time I have fresh underwear and socks is every Christmas. So thanks, Mom.
Yeah, you see that? Lance Bass thinks socks are not such a bad gift after all. All right, hopefully you got your gingerbread and your eggnog because we are taking a walk down Christmas Past Lane with the ladies at Fuller House, digging up a special Christmas clip from their younger years. Watch this. The holidays are coming up. Christmas always brings sort of a sense of nostalgia, right? For all of us, thinking about the loved ones and family, all the gushy feelings. In honor of that, we have a quick short clip from your very first Christmas episode of Full House. Take a look.
Everyone say Christmas cheese! Christmas cheese! Hold it, get it. No. Ready? Come on, here we go.
The most adorable thing ever. What goes through your mind when you watch that, ladies? That's so cute.
That I don't remember doing that. I don't remember it either. That
Yeah?
was so cute.
So no memories from that day.
No.
Because it was a very long time ago,
It
right?
was 100 episodes. I
Yeah.
don't remember everything,
All
especially
right.
in the first season.
Does it bring back the feels as you look at it?
Oh yeah, I'm wearing a doily like around my neck, like a very large.
It isn't really there.
It's a doily.
How is Bob taller than the tree?
Yeah, he had to be on some sort of box or
It's
something.
so cute.
This season, you mentioned it, Fuller House has a Christmas episode, and so there's some celebratory stuff that's going on there. We believe, if we've got this right, Full House had a total of 3 holiday-themed episodes. Our very first Christmas, which we just saw that clip, you guys get stuck in an airport as well. A very Tanner Christmas, Jesse surprises Rebecca with snow, and Arrest Ye Merry Gentlemen, where Jesse and Michelle almost get arrested, of course, because crazy things happen. Out of those 3, what is sort of the Christmas episode memory that sticks out the most?
Mickey Rooney in the airport.
Mickey Rooney in the airport, okay.
Airport. Yeah, I do. I remember the airport. I remember that sweater.
I remember the Christmas gifts coming down the conveyor
Yes, that's
belt.
what I remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I guess always probably kind of strange because you're shooting Christmas stuff way out of order, right?
Who are those boys?
Not even like who are those boys?
Oh, I
Twins.
Kids in a Box.
I remember
That was New Year's.
Comet.
Aw.
Those were my better kisses on the show.
Hey. What about me?
No, I meant the original show. You're definitely,
Ladies, thank you for the trip down memory lane. That's a Christmas gift to all of us. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Enjoy.
So remember when building an epic treehouse was the only important task on your to-do list? You guys, it was a thing.
Yes.
Well, what if that was your full-time job as an adult? That's right, Pete Nelson and his talented team of craftsmen make all of our childhood dreams come true on Animal Planet's Treehouse Masters. The new season returns Friday, January 6th. Lucky for us, we don't have to wait that long to get our treehouse fixed. Woo. In fact, there will be a pre-season holiday special tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, where Pete and the gang trek deep into the Blue Ridge Mountains to surprise one of their own with a brand new house in the sky.
Hi, my name is Bella Giannulli, and I'm from Hallmark Channel's Every Christmas Has a Story, and these are my 3 holiday wardrobe essentials. The first one is fuzzy socks, because like really comfy fuzzy socks. So if you're at home and you're cold and you just want to like snuggle in your bed and watch like TV, like you just throw those on and you're just like super warm. And then another thing would be an ugly Christmas sweater, because you gotta have those in case there's an ugly Christmas sweater party going on, then you're all set. Joe Jonas had a really cool one 2 years ago. It said, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal." Loved that. And the final thing is a pair of over-the-knee boots. They're like very in this season. You can just throw them on with like a big oversized comfy sweater and some tights, and it looks really cute.
All right, we did it.
Yes, we did
Christmas
it.
Eve tomorrow.
I know.
Are you
I'm so excited.
What are you
Yes.
gonna get me?
I love Christmas. That's my favorite holiday. What am I going to get you?
Yeah, you should have thought
Depends
about
if you're nice.
it. I think we've kind of passed the limit on that.
You're right.
You know if I've been nice.
Well, I'll tell you when I give you the gift.
There's no gift coming for me. Coming up next week, we are recapping the best Housewives moments from our show, plus 3 yoga moves to help ease you into the new year.
Well, thank you so much for watching. For now, we leave you with our favorite celebs who stop by our studio singing Deck the Halls. Thanks, and see you next week.
Bye, guys. Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Fa la 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 la.
'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la.
Charles the ancient Yuletide carol.
Fa la 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 la.
See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la.
Strike the harp and join the chorus. Fa la 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 la.
Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la.
While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la.
Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la.
Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la 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 la.
Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la.
Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la. La la. La. Wait for it. La.